Hello, Tembani. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am great. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity and being here on the show with us.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a bit more about what you do?
I am a business consultant,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a passion for the art of selling.
Yeah.
I love anything that's got to do with the trading of value.
Mm.
It boils down to that value.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gotta help someone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I call value.
Yeah.
It's no point me selling you something, and at the end of the day, that thing not changing your life. So the art of selling and buying, business consulting. So basically help people who are in business who maybe need advice on how to find, the right market, people who link and connect properly with that product or service. Helping them with their process, you know, the how part, how do we do it, or the what we do, how to do it as effectively as possible and as cost effectively as possible. I have a passion for this level of society because I'm there at the moment and it's tough. So if you can get a break in terms of cut costs, you know, um, I can help in that aspect.
Nice, nice. And you're part of the Silulo Foundation, the first cohort from the program.
Yeah.
And what were your takeaways, and how has the program just able to help you, like compared to your expectations when you came in, and where you are right now?
Okay, when I came in, I was a blank canvas, but I was a blank canvas with I was a blank canvas with a bit of an expectation. And I had seen Mr. Khani for the first time at my graduation in 2012.
Oh wow.
He was a speaker there, and it's not every day that people move me. I can hear you, but it doesn't mean you've moved me.
Yeah.
I might say, yeah, I agree, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. But he played the right chords.
Yeah.
He said the right things, and that day was a frustrating day for me because I was graduating, and it would have been nice for my mother to come, and so for me, it was just a dry day. I'm just there to go up and get the certificate, but then he spoke.
Who's
This? Yeah. So he touched my heart, or my spirit, and I said that seldom happens. So there's something special about that person, and I found out They gave me his name, and I said, okay, I have to look him up on Facebook. So I followed him, and then I think a week before the launch, I saw on Facebook foundation. So I thought I have to go there. I just want to see that guy. I want to hear what he has to say now. So I missed the launch, and then I went to a Silulo in Kailicha, and I asked the lady, "Hey, Sisi, I wanna go to the boot camp, but they've already taken their number." She said, "No, Puti, you can't. It's late for you." And I said, "No ways, I'm gate crashing." So on that Saturday, if you remember, I was late, and I came in, and he was giving the first session, and he welcomed me. Welcome, guys. I don't even think he was aware, but just the fact that someone acknowledges me.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that. So for me, I thought, okay. I sat down, and he set an amazing tone. Him being the first speaker, And for me, I was impressed by his vulnerability. You know, he was authentic, and that's powerful.
Yeah.
And I mean, from that first session, it was just value after value, Saturday after Saturday. Yeah.
Damn, that's, as someone who was also a part of the first cohort, I agree. There was just in each session you would get value.
Yeah.
Like your Jonga.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much.
Definitely.
We could go on the whole day talking about the benefits that we've reaped from the foundation.
Just to come in, I also feel like the people that came, I don't know if Mr. Khane is spiritual or if he puts amaka belief under his tongue or puts stuff, but to me it felt like the people are custom picked for me. I don't know about other people. I'm sure other people feel that way. In a sense, Yoba, in the sense of they would speak specifically at a certain fun aspect of my being as a professional and as a person. For example, now, sometimes I am civic. You know, like literally, just okay, I'm civic today. You know, I must sell. You know, I must sell. Sometimes I Moneen, make time for planning. You know, sometimes they all brought a lot of value. You know, so he says, Tembani, you must be authentic. And I have a lot of respect for that man. He didn't praise me, he just told me you must be authentic, and I'm being authentic right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think you're very authentic.
I know he's gonna watch this, and I don't know when he's gonna give me an opportunity to sit down with him. I want to ask him, Monty, what do you think about the interview? Was I authentic? Because it's been a battle for me to be authentic, because authentic me is offensive. You know, I'm gonna say if you ask me, am I overweight? I will tell you, I'm not gonna say, because ladies love to ask that. I'm not gonna say what you want me to say.
Yeah.
So, do you think I'm authentic?
I think you are.
Am I different to when I came to the camp?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
I would just say that you just stood out and you were authentically you, like you were for what's the word? Unapologetically you.
Okay.
So that's what I really thought that stood out.
I think it's the quality of people. Like I said, I think one of the key words from my mouth is quality of people. I mean, I regard Tatukhani as a high value person because you feel good after talking to him.
Yeah.
You don't leave feeling less, you know, feeling shameful, feeling stupid or anything.
Yeah.
You know, so, and especially being around black people. It was nice to be around black people. I normally don't feel safe around black people. Not saying I feel safe around white people, but I feel better around them. You know, so for the first time, that group of people like you, your sister, Pramokezi, it was nice to be around a group of people.
It felt like a community.
Yeah, that was new for me.
Yeah, that's interesting. And what are you currently working on?
Currently, my first client. That first client is everything to me. It's everything. 10 years from now, the first of everything is always important. Well, not always, but you know, that first client, I've spent years researching and trying to position myself in a position where I can have impact. You know, and that first client is gonna validate whether I've spent years and made sacrifices for nothing, or whether
It was worth your while.
It was worth it. Yeah, for me, I want to look back at the body of my work one day and be like, yo, yeah.
Pat on the back.
Yeah, it's important for me. So for me, it's that first client. I met with AB now, and I think AB is going to be that first client, and I gave 70% discount to all the cohorts.
What?
On the group, and no one responded, and I'm expensive. My consultation is 1.5 an hour, and the 1.5 is value. You don't, if I could go into the journey of building myself to get to this level, you'll realize, well, 1.5 is a joke. But that's for another segment. But it's no more now. No 70% on the table.
Offers gone.
Yeah, but I lost my train of thought now. Sorry. But yeah.
And since you're a business consultant, what would you say is the most crucial about business consulting?
Okay, due diligence. Due diligence. Whatever you're gonna go into, do your basic research.
Yeah.
Whatever, whether it's a car wash, whether it's a chisanyama, whether it's a salon, do your due diligence. Your due diligence will save you a lot of stress. Your due diligence will enable you to segment your market effectively. Now, these are things I learned during the number of years I was building myself up. I've done the right business with the wrong people.
Yeah.
I've made investments at the wrong times. Going back to due diligence. Now I know better now.
Yeah.
I know that you don't just jump in because there's an opportunity. You do your due diligence. Your due diligence it'll help you. I'll make an example. There was a year where I went to NYDA. So I go there and I say, guys, I want to access some money. I'm in the business space. I work for myself. And I said, okay, fine. Your first option is a 15,000 where we do stationery for you. Business stationery or business cards and so forth. So I accessed that and they did the banners and everything for me. The website also, Mr. Khan. So they did that for me, right? And then the next phase was for me, I wanted to do a car wash. I wanted to do a car wash, free water in the township. So come on, that's an expense that you don't have to worry about. So I did my due diligence, did my research. And my research comes back to me and it says to me, wait. Waited for a month, 2, 3, 4, 5, a year. So I start questioning myself. Maybe I'm making a mistake. I think the second year, I was going to access 150,000 at NYDA. But my due diligence says, wait. Man, other people are having their car washes, they're making money, and I'm thinking, man, because I don't just want to have some informal car wash. I wanted to buy, when you go to KLC.
Oh my gosh.
Do you get my point? You get my point? I was going to make a killing. I was going to be able to service a lot more cars than the average guy.
Yeah.
But due diligence says, wait. I waited. Second year, city closes. You remember when you couldn't even flush the toilet? And do you remember that period? No, man. Do you remember that period where city said you're not allowed to flush the toilet?
Oh, yes, that was back when,
Now tell me, 150,000 invested into an infrastructure and the city closes you down.
Damn, that's tough.
You understand me? So I'm going back to the initial point where whoever's going to start a due diligence, if you don't have the capacity to conduct a due diligence, find a professional and let him do a professional due diligence for you so that you can make proper decisions, so you save yourself a lot of stress. Yeah.
And I think in their research and all of that, we tend to ignore that side.
It's not ignoring because you don't have time. I mean, if you are in the level we're in, you don't have time for research.
Well, you should make the time.
You can make the time, but there's a trade-off. You're losing out on an opportunity to make money.
Okay, but the opportunity could be better with research.
Yeah, I understand that. I think there needs to be a cultural overhaul where we are taught that, Monty says something to me. Monine, actually, I had a session with Monine. Shout out to Monine. Amazing. She's amazing at what she does. Monine, in her session, she says, make time for planning. And I said, that's a powerful point. Make time for planning. If you look at the pics, all my pics there, I'm writing stuff down. Because I've not been around high value people like this, so I'm writing everything. And then I go back and I have to break them down. Okay, what did I miss? She says make time for planning. So I'm at a phase now where the things I heard at the boot camp, they are bearing fruit. So I tell Monty, I need your help with planning, what I showed Mr. Khani now earlier on. And then Monty says something to me. I normally speak a voice note, and then I say, Monty, say something, like, what are you hearing from what I'm saying? I sound bored of him. And then he said something about 80-20 rule. Have you heard about the 80-20 rule?
No. Enlighten me.
80-20, ne? Spend 80% of your time planning so that you can only implement for 20%. So, you get my point? 80% you're planning so that you only need 20% implementation to have 80% results. Now, but think about it. I was like, that's why white people are successful. They spend a lot of time planning. And really they do. And we spend 80% of the time working, 20% of the time planning. That was a pivotal moment in my life as a person and as a professional. Because now I 80-20% everything.
And now everyone here watching is going
for sure.
80-20%
It's powerful. Because Monty says to me, Tembani, 80% of your time you must be planning. So I actually told him, I said, man, like, thank you. Like, I know that guy loves me because he's telling me the truth. He's giving me the secrets. So, I'm sorry, I talk a lot.
All right. So, what are your achievements so far?
Getting a certificate that day. If I don't put people on my profile pic, I never do that. If you want to be on my platform, I'm a brand. One day I'm going to be a massive brand. And people should actually start taking selfies with me now. Before.
You must get your autograph before you leave.
The reason, achievement for me is getting that certificate. For me, that was the new culture. For this phase of my life as a professional and as a person. I achieve things. I win.
And to anyone watching here or anyone in the world who is a young, ambitious person wants to start something for themselves, what do you have to say to them?
Well, I was told to be authentic, and I think be true to yourself. What makes you happy? What makes you smile? For example, if you start talking about business and making money, it excites me. So what excites you? And invest your energy, time, and everything into that. And at some point, I don't know what you want as an indicator of success, but for me, it's impact someone's life. I want someone to say, "Hey, Puti, you helped me, you changed my life. Like I can say to Mr. Khani, he's helped me, you know. The money will also be good though. Yeah, so it's impact and money.
All right.
Yeah.
So look, comment down below, what is it that makes you excited?
Yeah.
And then let's have a conversation around that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Tembani, for being on the show.
That's a
I'll
pleasure.
see you next time.